Welcome back to WaterparkRangers. Let's play Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. In the last episode, we were just working up our way through the minor leagues, and we're going to continue climbing the ranks this episode. I forget what rank we are, but I guess we'll see pretty soon. Although it probably just appeared, like, right in front of us. Hey, you hear the latest, G-Dog? My boys said they saw a stunning babe having a juice at the fresh juice shop. King K could use a little shorty in his life, dig? Check her out for me, man. Will do. I'm always checking out all the ladies. I'm a Mario. That is what I do. It is what I am best at. You cannot beat me in a check out the ladies off. I am simply the best there is. Next opponent will be rank 13 the Glitz Pit, the Mind Bogglers. Now listen, son, in this battle, I want you to use at least one special move, okay? The crowd needs something flashy. You catch my drift? Give them a good show. Now get in there and blow the roof off, son. Well, you can obviously tell what we're going to be using in that battle is for one special move. Weak enemies, one special move, put two and two together, your answer is an Earth Tremor. Anyway, let's just get this over with, head back out for our next encounter. Mind Bogglers. Who could they be? You see their boggly woods creatures. The funniest one is how the piranha just slides across the floor. It doesn't have a walking animation, it just, the sprite just slides across the floor. Prepare to be ensnared, mystified, and devoured. This is like the only time in the game that a piranha plant actually speaks. And, of course, with an Earth Tremor, it ended really quickly. Troops always acts so surprised. You'd think that he'd get used to winning by now. But I guess it's not so easy when your whole life you've been a loser. 13. Okay, we're moving up. We're nearly halfway there. And nearly out of the minor leagues. About time, too, because I'm not such a big fan of the minor leagues. Listen, man, keep it under your hat. But I'm thinking about retiring soon. If I stay any longer, well, my future might get shorter, dig? After next match, I'm gone. It ain't cool, man, that's for sure, but you know what? That's life, Double G-Dog. Listen, you be cool, man. Promise me you won't forget you once knew King K. I won't forget you, King K. Well, I might. We'll see. I cannot keep my promises. I don't know the future. What do I look like, a genie? Oh, once again, having to avoid special moves. Yeah, long battle at simplest and finest. So we can't use a special move this time. Makes sense, because we're pretty much, we used up a lot of star power from that last bout, so it wouldn't make too much sense to go in using another Earth Tremor. Besides, cheaping away out of every fight like that's not too much fun. It's better to actually fight them normally. Unless you're getting really pissed off, then the Earth Tremor is a nice thing to have. Oh boy, Earth Tremor would be a nice thing to have for this fight, actually. I hate these things. Green Torture Squad. This no take long. This ended painful mustache. It's Cleftor and his pals. Our relationship with Cleftor has always been rocky. Oh, that really sucked. So, Power Shell. Will this do anything to him? Yes, 1 damage each. Well, we can't ask for too much. Let's use a Power Smash and kill the one with an Earth Tremor, because those things blow. Unfortunately, one of them has, one of those mushrooms that's going to boost their HP, fully up. It's only supposed to do 10, but that's more than enough for one of those little enemies. Alright. Aw, damn it. I wanted a super guard. That's why. Usually whenever I'm getting hit and you don't see me guarding with A, it's because I'm attempting to B guard. I never let them just hit me with, without pressing a button. That would be stupid, of course. I'm always at least trying to super guard, if not guard with A. Sometimes there are some attacks that I just don't count on ever being able to super guard, but those are few and far between. Oh dear, this guy's charged up. Hyper. This is a Hyper Clef. So we must dispatch him quickly. There we go. Yeah, hyper enemies. You'll see more of them in the next chapter. But what they are is basically versions of normal enemies, like the normal Clef, that will be able to charge up their attacks to unleash a devastating attack on their next turn. So don't let them do that, obviously. Especially when you're doing like all BP runs with low HP, they can be lethal, especially in numbers. Otherwise, they're just a pain unless you kill them quickly. That's the deal. And this time, because King K is retiring, he wasn't going to talk to us. Bomb Squad. Oh no! Getting hit 3 times? That sucks! It's just so dang boring when a match is too one-sided. You hear what I'm saying to you? Now get in there and kick some behind. Oh dear, so for this next match we're going to have to take 3 hits. So for that, we're definitely going to want to have Mario rest up to regain his strength. Have all the HP that he can muster for this battle. Would have been nice to upgrade our HP at least one more time, come to think of it. This is the chapter why I recommend boosting your HP to 15 for the first time. It's just a nice thing to have it here. Oh dear, Bob-ombs. This is a kind of confusing enemy for me, because once again, you only really encounter them here, so I don't exactly remember the pattern to fighting them, but they're unique. You can't fight them straightforwards.
Here we go, Gonzalez, bomb. I have advice. Just give up now, Bob-omb.
I'm not sure I'm allowed to take it, according to Mr. Grubber. Grubber. Here we go. Alright, so during the fight, I've been fighting them for a while, and unfortunately, Mario died. So we're going to have to try again. The basic idea with these guys, and I'm not going to explain too much about how I lost, the simple explanation is this. When you attack them for the first time, it lights their fuse. Then, if you hit them again, they're set off, and that explosion hurts you. After that, on the next turn, they automatically rush at you and explode. So, with the amount of damage that they do, like 5 per explosion, it only really took 2 attacks to land on Mario to kill him. And that's how he lost the fight. So we're going to have to try more carefully this time if we want to get through and be more strategic about it. In other words, probably not such a good idea to rush through with Koops first to set them all off at once, which is what I did. Instead, you gotta be a little bit careful. Also, the fact that you had to get hit 3 times, that really sucks. And no flower points, that's kind of a problem. Honestly, this is destined to be a very troublesome match for us. Probably going to be our toughest minor league fight. Potentially our toughest fight in the Glitz Pit, due to all our bad luck with Grubba's requirements. Alright, let's try this again. Alright.
Here we go, Gonzalez, bomb.
Let's do this. This time, we're gonna win. Even though we can't use any FP, how are we gonna manage? Okay, we could possibly use a special move, that might help. Shell toss. Just to be simple. 1 hit starts the fuse. Let's see what happens if I hammer him instead of jump. Yeah, when I hammered him, it killed him instantly, and we were able to spring out of the way to avoid getting hurt. Plus, because they're not rushing to explode, we were able to hurt them. Also, our super guard set that last one off, so he's gonna try and rush us next turn. Fortunately, I have Koops out in front, so he has more defense, so he won't die as easily. That takes care of that one. Alright, super guard has always set off his fuse. This one's gonna rush and explode. And I was able to super guard his explosion, so I didn't take any damage. And with this, we're gonna win the fight. Explosion. Also, it looks like you pretty much killed the bombs. Like, they don't come back. They just explode. Only somehow they're fine after the battle. Go figure. Anyway, I suppose that's the smart way of fighting them. Could have done that last time. Only we would have had to have gotten hurt 3 times, which would have been difficult to manage. But if we were careful, we could have prolonged it so that we were able to get hurt only on non-explosive attacks.
No, Lonely. Him too weak. Now him not here. Son normal to Cleftor. You're in bomb denial, Cleftor. I saw you weeping in that locker, Bob-omb.
Aww, Cleftor's sad. Poor Cleftor. So Sir Swoop is the new fighter here. She actually just says the exact same things that she said to us. So it's kind of like all the fighters go through the exact same process when they enter the Glitz Pit. Interesting to note. They're all just numbers in the system. And once again, Grubba putting you up against the Goomba Bros when you start. So Sir Swoop is literally just going through the exact same things that we did. There's no difference between him and us. Except the wings, of course. And the red nose. And the ears. But he's a witch! Had to make that reference. Alright, anyway, yeah, same instructions. We know how to fight, Jolene, yada yada. Just leave us alone so we can get on with our minor league completion. I'm so done with the minor league, it's so unfabulous. Hi guys. Yeah, my name's Swoop. Sir Swoop, I mean. Nice to meet you. And there goes Sir Swoop. The short-lived Sir Swoop is going to meet his demise in the ring. I actually don't know. I hear that if you come back to the Glitz Pit later, you can fight Sir Swoop. Not that I've ever tried. After I finished the Glitz Pit, I didn't do it again because I didn't want to do the minor leagues. I like the major leagues, just the minor league rankings aren't very fun, in my opinion. Hooey! You're gonna love this. Your next opponent is ranked 10th in the Glitz Pit, the Armored Harriers. That's right, you're darn tootin'. You're finally gonna make a go in the major league, son. We're expecting great things from you, so don't you go a-letting us down now. Now listen, son, in this battle, I want you to avoid using your jump. Alright, so, no jumping. That's okay, because as you see, jumping won't do anything against the Armored Harriers. In fact, there are not many things that will do anything against the Armored Harriers. I hate these guys. Honestly, this is one of the reasons I don't like the minor leagues very much. There's just easy fights and then just stupid, cheap ones like this. And now, today's main event. The Major League ranked, but only if you can beat the 10th ranked powerhouses, the Iron Adonis twins. First, let's get the merciless executioner in here, folks. The Great Gonzalez. Here we go, extended, lengthy intro. This is a special fight. Hooey! The Great Gonzalez, how are you feeling?
Just perfect, thanks.
Whoa, Nelly, you heard them fella folks. He's obviously itching to mix it up some. And here they come. Oh dear. Green shoes, red shoes. Remind you of anyone? These guys mean trouble. Yuck, yuck, your challenger is real confident, boys. Yup, he's talking trash. Iron Adonis twins, he said, more like paper dog face bros, and they stink. And then he said, I bet they just play video games and cry when they lose. Yeah, and then he said, Audi belly buttons running their family, stinkwads, and so on. Yep.
What? How does he know Mom has an Audi? That jerk! We're gonna blend you up into a smoothie, pal, and then we're gonna drink you. Oh, and one more thing. Only smelly stinkwads call other people stinkwads. Understand? Stinkwad.
We didn't even say that. Rubber's a liar.
Simmer down there, bro. You, stinkwad. You're gonna regret opening up your trap, pal. See these bars? Solid iron. See these spikes? Yeah, they penetrate any substance. So basically, what I'm telling you is that whatever you try will be completely useless. Think that over in the very short time you have left with a functional brain.
Get yourselves ready to battle! Alright, so the way that the Armored Harriers works is that nothing you do will hurt them. Nothing. Wow, if we win, we'll actually be in the Major League. Let's show our stuff.
Blah! Give up now! We're stinkwads. You're about to learn about our skills the hard way.
I don't think so. Well, first we will try our strongest move, Earth Tremor, and we will see what impact that has. So here we go. Testing out our strongest move, Earth Tremor, which is supposed to penetrate any defenses. Even though it didn't work on those spinies from earlier for some reason. There are some things that it won't penetrate the defenses of, so that's really a bit of a misnomer. But then again, I guess it never exactly claimed to have that ability. It's just kind of something you expect from it. Anyway, it's full power. Flinging these Armored Harriers way up in the air. And it didn't do anything. This is about the time where you can honestly just choose to draw things out. The Thunder Rage won't do anything either, despite the fact that it's supposed to go through defenses. You can try and super guard them, but it won't actually do any damage. But it's honestly just a better idea to run, rather than just to wait around until you lose. That's what I'm going to do. In this case, you can't win, so it's just better to end it faster. Unfortunately, the Armored Harriers won.
Blah! How'd you like that? We tried to tell you, but no! If you want another piece of humble pie, have a bath and come on back, punk!
Oh, I hate these guys. I guess we need to take a bath. A bath of shame. This is the worst kind of ablution. Only 1 coin. Well, that's what you get when you lose. Oh well. It's Sir Swoop's still here, I think. Yep, there he is. Hey, tough luck, mister. Hey, maybe walking around Glitzville will cheer you up. Yeah, eat one of those hot dogs and you'll feel great. They might help you win. That's a hint as to what you're supposed to do next. Before anything else, I do want to heal up just to get our HP and FP back in tip-top shape. And then we're gonna have a little walk around Glitzville. Maybe stop by the hot dog stand and think things over. Think about our strategy about how we could defeat an undefeatable enemy. Is it really undefeatable? Of course it's not. We have to find a way. And that's just what we're gonna do. A little bit of good old-fashioned American innovation know-how. So you're telling me that you have no idea who got inside? What do we pay you for?
Oh, I'm awful sorry, Miss Julian. I heard a noise in there, but I couldn't find nothing.
Fine, leave the rest of this matter to me. Go back to your post. And listen to me carefully. Do not ever tell anyone of this, or I'll have your job. I suppose he understood. He looked like he understood. And we've been found out. You, Mr. Gonzalez, this is highly inappropriate. What business do you have here? Please, I must ask that you stay out of places where you have no business being. So obviously we heard something that we really shouldn't. And once again, the plot thickens. Apparently there are rooms no one's supposed to go into. And that's just about it. That's all we know at this point. There's a room no one's supposed to go into. See you next episode.